Hi guys, it's me Ruri. Today we're talking about 5 things that I love and hate about Japan. I will timestamp every single thing down in the description below so that you can skip to the part that you're interested in. So let's get started. Firstly, I want to start with the things that I love so that I don't offend Japanese people. Fact number 1 is culture. The anime, food, or everything about Japan is so beautiful and I love these things. I'm a huge anime fan and I watch so many animes. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as well as Boku Dake ga Inai Machi, like so many different animes. I really love Japanese culture. It's so unique, it's so original, it's so creative. I love Japan so freaking much. The fact number 2 is transportation. Transportation in Japan is so well organized and well systemed. Every single transportation that you can possibly think are always on time. If they are like 1 minute late, they will announce the reason why they're late and they will apologize for it. It is so organized and so well systemed that I admire so much because I live in Turkey and transportation literally sucks here. It's pretty expensive, but you get what you paid, so it's totally okay for me. Fact number 3 is 7/24 open convenience stores like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson. And Japan has a very unique foods, different type of new products, new ice creams, new taste of anything. 7/24 available. So there's always something to eat in Japan, which I really appreciate, and I love convenience stores. Fact number 4 is perfect customer service. Japan has one of the best customer services in the world. They're so kind, they're so helpful, they will help you for anything and they will provide you a solution. It's so amazing. If you have never been to Japan, just visit Japan. Fact number 5 is weird trends, weird things, creativity is surrounding Japan, and I love it so much. I just love Japan, if you can already tell, but yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the 5 things that I hate about Japan. And number 1 is Lookism. Lookism in Japan is so bad. Like other Asian countries, they have their own beauty standards, and if you don't fit into them, they usually don't consider you beautiful or handsome, whatever. And how they treat people, like the people who fit into their beauty standards and who don't, are very, very, very different. If you're a beautiful, attractive, handsome person, you will be treated much more positively, and if you are not fitting into these beauty standards, so you're like ugly, then you will be treated much worse compared to these attractive people, which is like very stupid thing for me, because your face or your features does not define the value of you. So I don't stand. So fact number 2 is low self-esteem. In Japan, people usually have a pretty low self-esteem. I think there are quite a lot of reasons behind them. Number 1 is I think the Lookism in Japan, as I said. Number 2, it's considered to be a narcissistic to having a high self-esteem. High self-esteem and being narcissistic is so different from each other. Being narcissistic is not realizing your flaws and thinking that you are a perfect person. But having a high self-esteem is knowing your flaws, knowing your imperfections, and still accepting yourself, loving yourself for being yourself. So high self-esteem and narcissism is very different things in my opinion, but Japanese don't think in that way. Why don't you love yourself? It's you. So number 3, age respect kind of thing. If somebody is older than you, even like 1 or 2, maybe not 1, but like 2 years older than you or more, you have to use keigo, which entirely change your kind of like language. You show respect to that person, and I don't really love it because respect should not come from the age. Respect should come from the things that you have accomplished. I won't respect somebody more who is 40, who didn't anything meaningful in their life, than somebody who is 15 or 20 who is doing very meaningful, very good stuff. I think respect should come from the things that you have done, not from your age. I really hate it, but I understand it, so it's a culture, so I accept it but not love it. So we're moving to next. 4th one is parental relationship. I think parental relationship in Japan is so bad. Like when you love your mother so much, especially boys, they call it to be mazakon, which is like mother complex. Showing your love towards mom is kind of considered to be not so cool thing. Like people point you out that you're a mothercon because you love your mother. Like what the you of course love your mom. Like why wouldn't you? It's just like so unnecessary in my opinion. So fifth one is overworking. As I said, convenience stores are 7/24 open, and it causes of course overworking. Overworking in Japan is a very serious issue and that have to be solved. Like I think the hours that you worked does not define how much you get work done. If you're like procrastinating all throughout your work and not getting anything done, then of course it will take a much more long time. But if you work productively and get your things done effectively, then you will spend much less time during the work. But in Japan, it's considered to be good to work longer hours. It like shows that you're working hard. But in my opinion, we have to work smart, not hard. I mean, if you want to work that much hard, then work smart and hard, not only hard, because you're just wasting your time. So these are just my personal opinions. So I hope I didn't offend anybody else. So yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. So I will see you in my next video.